Okay, so my name is Annie. I'm in 7th grade, as you can tell, and I was a participant in the magic program. So my mentor is Menon. She's right over there. She is great. So Uma specializes in computer graphics. She works at EA or Electronic Arts. You might know them. They made The Sims and Star Wars Battlefront and a lot of other cool games. So Uma has worked on a lot of projects on games, simulation, virtual reality. She's also gone and made some educational games independently. So her favorite subjects are English and math, which are what led her to her career. So if you know me, you might know that I'm interested in digital art and animation. A lot of animated movies and games today are made with 3D models. So I decided I wanted to learn about this. I used a program called Blender. It is free, it's pretty good quality, and it is also ridiculously complicated. Thankfully, due to the miracle called YouTube, we managed to push through. Okay, so instead of one large project that I worked on, I made a couple of small ones, all following YouTube tutorials, because we could not do anything. So up there, it's a teapot. So as Trisha told me, a teapot is the standard first project for any beginning 3D modelers. It helps you get to know the curves, the tools, how your program works, how to sculpt. I did not do any sculpting, but yeah, it was my first project and I learned some stuff. So as I continued, my projects got progressively more complex. For example, this here is a cat with an actual fur texture on. And I also made a realistic concrete texture. Here you can see how I made the texture, how it was ridiculously complicated. This is called the node editor. I honestly have no idea how it works, it just does. So here's a quick demonstration of how I make fur. So first I go into Blender, open the file. Okay, so then I make a particle system. There's this neat thing called fur, a fur type particle, so I don't actually have to code anything. And a lot of Blender modeling is basically adjusting knobs, changing settings. I would say about 2/3 of my time is spent adjusting knobs. Oh, so next I use the particle edit tool, so I can actually comb it and make it not look like a pufferfish, and more like fur. Okay, more knob adjusting. Adjust. Okay, so finally, I render it to see what it would actually look like. So there are two types of rendering and tool setup, Cycles and Blender. Most people prefer to use Cycles. I suppose it's because it's less messed up. So this here is the node editor. I just put some nodes together to make the fur look more like fur and less like particles. So ta-da! Here's the finished product. No. Okay, so at my demonstration I'll be modeling basic figures and textures upon request, if I can. And you'll be able to interact with the models in 3 dimensions, as opposed to just seeing them as screenshots. And I will show all my models I've made, including the mushroom. So yeah, overall magic was a great experience for me. I learned so much, I met an amazing person, I made some friends. Yeah, overall, I suppose you could say the experience has been truly magical.